So these are good, or as good as I'm going to get probably. Let's put these away. Now, if you followed me and actually did your HTC Vive lenses, again, my disclaimer is going to come in. Go ahead and take this and send them to HTC Vive or HTC, and they'll give you some new lenses. But in my case, since I'm kind of cheap, one of the things I want to mention about putting these all the way out and putting the IPD all the way out is it helps to put these on. These are VR Lens Labs lenses. You can get them to match your prescription, and they work. I mean, when I say they work, they really work. But there's a trick to putting them on I have found through trial and error. And the first thing is, I always use gloves again, these cotton gloves. It's a little difficult putting these things on. And they have a tendency, I'll show you in a minute here. Putting them on is kind of a contortionist trick in itself. And I have found no good way to really just get them on. But you kind of know when they snap on. That one's on. You just have to, and that's why the gloves are important, to keep from leaving your fingerprints on them. Cotton gloves to keep from leaving scratches too. Okay, that one snapped on, and sometimes you can feel when they snap on, sometimes you can't. Now, what happens is if you to run these in and then close the faceplate down on them, it has a tendency to pop these lenses off. And I still have a little bit of a something on that lens, probably from me messing with them. So let me clean it off. These lenses will get, if you have them close to your face, which I'll discuss that in a minute. Okay. And these are the prescription lenses that have the coating on them. And the coating is no gimmick. It really works. Again, I'll go into more detail in a minute. Okay. All of us like to run their faceplate all the way as close to our eyes as we can because it gives you a wider field of view. But if you do that, it has a tendency to pop the lenses off. But I found a simple workaround that seems to work. I haven't had the lens pop off since I've been doing this. Is I run, again, have the IPD all the way out like you're going to put it on Newell Gable's head. All the way out. And then run the faceplate all the way in to its closest setting. Like I said, we all like the closest setting because it gives you the wider, gives you the wider field of view. Lock it. And then what I do is I run the IPD all the way in. And that, for some reason, doing it this way, I can show you, seems to lock the lenses in place so they don't pop out easily. Because doing it the other way, where you run the IPD all the way in, then move the faceplate in, you can wear the things and then they seem to pop out when you go to take them off. I don't know why, but this seems to work and gives me good results. Another thing is these prescription VR Lab lenses, since we all like to wear them really close so we get the best field of view and the best optics and a larger sweet spot too. They will, at one time or another, since these lenses come out a little bit more, you're just going to contact them with your eye or something with skin. And that's going to leave, anytime that you contact these at all with any type of skin, you're going to leave a little smudge. So again, just a damp cloth with a very light lens cleaner. Actually, for these, I just use a damp cloth. I don't even put the lens cleaner on. Damp cloth, clean the smudge off. And then the dry microfiber cloth that came with the VR Lens Lab lenses. And polish the damp whatever residue off. And when I say damp, I'm just damping it with water, preferably distilled water. Distilled water has no minerals in it. If you don't have any of that, at least some type of filtered water. Certainly water without heavy concentration of minerals. Now, there we go. So let's put this back, this back, this back, this back. So that is my solution for the scratched lenses, improved optics, and not having to wear prescription lenses with your Vive. And these VR Lens Lab lenses, like I said, they do work. When I first got them, I thought, man, you can't really see much difference just putting them on the table and looking through them. But when you put these things on, you see the difference. And I bought 2 sets of lenses. One that was plain lenses without the, they call it the blue light coating or blue coating. And then my prescription lenses with the blue coating. And if you can see the difference in coloring with these on, you can tell the difference in the way it reflects off the ceiling light. They do work, because I can wear these things with these lenses on and not get any eye fatigue for very extended lengths of time. And I can't go in to tell you how much they do work. So folks, that pretty much wraps up this video. And man, what is that noise I'm hearing outside? Oh my God, I think I'm going to go. See you. Bye.